welcome back to the channel. My name is Deborah, aka the Sunset Girl Creates, and today we're going to continue working on Spring Bridge. I have this big part of the sky to do, so we'll be working on this big part of the sky up here. We've got lots of work to do. It will keep us busy. We basically have two colors of pink left to do, and I think we have 3 colors of red to do, plus the equal sign and a few yellows. And then we're all done, right? And then I'll move to the next section. So today's article is going to be 6 things to do instead of social media from Diamond Art Club, dated January 16th, 2021. And so we're going to dive into that and see what we can find. And in the meantime, we are going to chat a little bit. So not much is going on. I think I've got cemented pretty well our videos, so and our days. So Tuesdays are Crochet and Knit with Me Day. Wednesdays are Silhouette with Me Day. And then Thursday is, I gotta redo that. Hold on a minute. I'm thinking wrong. Tuesdays are Come Cross Stitch with Me, and we'll be talking cross stitch stuff on there. I am looking to find some articles that we can read about cross stitch, so that we can start educating ourselves a little bit, like we've done with diamond painting, right? To me, it's all about education. I think education and keeping your brain motivated, especially as we get older, to keep our brains functioning properly. Tomorrow is the big day to go see the Social Security doctor, and have the x-rays done and all the parts for the fibromyalgia. We're hoping that with doing these tests that the adjudicator will have enough to approve my case. Most of the time that does not happen, so we are prepared for the 2-year-long battle. We're 6 months into it already. We started in February, and we're now in August. And we're just finishing up the doctor's visits. I have one of those left, and that's tomorrow. And then we just wait. We wait to see what the adjudicator and Social Security decides. It is a waiting game. So we do what they tell us. I went through all their interviews, did all their steps they wanted me to go through. I jumped through all their hoops. So let's see where we go from here, right? Do we get Social Security right away, or do we have to fight for it? That's kind of where I'm at right now. So it's kind of hard to concentrate sometimes because I have no money coming in. We have money. It's not like we don't have investments and stuff to keep ourselves busy and to function, right? To keep our house going, to pay the regular bills, maybe a couple double cheeseburger meals is about all we can do right now, right? Because we're trying to conserve what money we have to make it last as long as possible. We just paid a big chunk out for car insurance, and that's really difficult when we don't have any source of income coming in to replace that. It was a big chunk of money, as everybody knows. Insurance, as far as I'm concerned, is a big old scam. But you have to have it, and if you don't, you can't drive your car. If you get in an accident, it really costs you a lot. So in the grand scheme of things, having a little bit of insurance won't kill us, right? So we had to do the auto insurance. It's craziness, right? What you have to go through when you're not able to work, right? I have days that I can hardly function. I'm kind of going, which is not so good right this minute, but I am kind of getting to where I'm feeling a little bit better. I was hoping to not feel that until after tomorrow. I still have my headaches. I still have the shoulder pain. It's just not the excruciating pain I was going through. The back pain is still there. So I have lots of things to go in and speak with them about. They will be doing x-rays. I'm not sure how many x-rays they'll be doing. I'm not real big fan of having x-rays done. But if it gets me Social Security and gets me and my family a little security for a while, then it is 100% worth it. It makes this fight 100% worth fighting for. So that's what we're working on now. So hopefully after tomorrow we get some good news, and that they won't need me to go to any further doctors. Between my doctors and their doctors, hopefully there's enough, because there's a lot of blood tests that they could still do to, rule out everything else. My doctor's pretty good about making sure, and we actually ran those tests before my insurance ran out. So we did a whole bunch of blood tests, including the arthritis and anything else that may come up. My vitamin D level is really close to being up to normal again, which I was hoping that possibly once my vitamin D level got back into normal ranges, I wouldn't have these issues. Because vitamin D does cause some of these issues. However, my vitamin D level is just below normal now, and I still have all of these issues. Nothing's going away, nothing's getting better. I have pain constantly, so we will see what Social Security comes up with. So if you don't mind, I don't ask very often, but I'd like to have some prayers, if possible, so that I only have to go through this once, and I don't have to fight a 2-year battle and end up in court and everything that takes. It can take a long time. It can be a long, arduous process. Time-consuming, very much so. Exciting, not really. Is there something I can do to do better? Maybe. Maybe not. We can just keep functioning and doing what we can. This fibromyalgia is not something to sneeze at. You think, how you normally have a little bit of pain here or a little bit of pain there, no big deal, right? We all have some kind of little bit of pain here and there. I don't like that one. It looks funky. I'm going to put it in. It doesn't look blue. It's got pink in it, so it's kind of like mixed of pink and blue. Maybe that was just what I was seeing, but anyways. I removed it. It didn't look right. So that's how we replace it. Simple. We're done. We're almost done with this section. Makes me really happy. We're only on the 25th, so that we're making progress. I'm not sure if I will be officially joining the Chuck Along, as I said. I might work on my Chuck Pinson and get that done, because that is the next one I wanted to do, but not necessarily through the Chuck Along. It's really fun to be a part of that check along and everything, and I might do it. I still might do it. I haven't made a final decision. I'm pretty close to just throwing in the towel and not doing it. So we shall see, right? I may do it just to do it. I don't want to win. Well, if it would be a Chuck Pinson signed autograph picture, I would be happy to win that. Correct. But that's about all. I don't need other diamond paintings. I don't need other prizes. I don't need other pens. Those things are nice to get. I wouldn't mind if Diamond Art Club is giving away gift certificates. I wouldn't mind winning one of those. So there might be a few things. I want to kind of see what's out there. I haven't seen Mindy come out with anything on the check along yet, so I'm waiting. I know that people are already starting to get their kits kitted up for the check along. My kit is not anywhere near being ready to go. I'm still working on this one. I don't know if this one will go back in the closet or if I will just finish it and do my check later. I'm also talked to my husband yesterday about doing the measurements on the walls so that we can start designing how the wall's going to be put up. So how am I going to do the wallpaper? I don't know yet, but as we get it, I have to. I have some really tall, big papers, so I'm not concerned about doing a wall to scale. I mean, if it's 16 feet, it's 16 inches. Not that big deal. 20 feet is 20 inches. So I'm doing a scale of 20 inches, right? And so we'll be able to do that. And what else is going on? Other than me having to get my dog to quit chewing on herself. Just throw something in her direction and I don't hit her. I just toss something in her direction and she stops. I would never hurt my dogs. My dogs are my children. It's only I don't want her to chew on herself. She does have allergies. We do give her Benadryl. It is just something that she lives with as a black lab. She is going to climb up and make a lot of noise in the curtains. Hopefully not making any glares. I don't see any glares from here, so she's okay. It's also the light that I've been using this morning. Instead of turning on my light, well, I have my light on too. I always have that on in the morning because it's really dark in my house. And so I have to have a light to see, to turn things on till I have enough light to see, and my eyes can adjust. And so that's really where we're at. I want to thank our new 2 subscribers. We're now 212 subscribers. I know in the grand scheme of things that's not a lot, but for me, I'm not really pushing the channel right now. I don't want to do a whole lot of pushing right now because I'm busy trying to set up a marketing scheme. So until I get that done, I'm kind of just going with the flow. I want to kind of see how the best way it is going to be for us to market the channel to bring in some subscribers. I mean, like I said in my very first video, this is not to have subscribers. This is not to have business. This is done for my hobby so I can keep track of what I do. It also keeps me on task to make sure I get certain things done when they need to be done. I really appreciate the specialness that comes with completing a project that you've been working on. So being able to stay focused and finish a project is important. Oh, we've got some more progress on our blanket. I can't wait for you to see it on Friday. I'll be doing the video tomorrow so that I'll post on Friday. So you'll be seeing our Friday crochet with me, knit or crochet with me on Friday. They've all been set up. They have all have playlists now for the days that they belong. I think the silhouette, I still have to rename the group or the playlist, but that won't take but a second. It just says Silhouette Projects, and I'm going to change that to Silhouette Wednesdays. And we have Tuesdays, we have Cross Stitch with me. Fridays, we have Crochet and Knit with me. And then right now, we're going to leave it as just Silhouette, but it will eventually encompass crafting. I will have a special starting in November, a special playlist that will only be done during the Christmas season. It will be videos on Christmas decorations. So anytime we work on Christmas, we will have it to a special playlist so that we can always find the Christmas decoration videos. That will be set up, and we will do a special for the month of November to get started, and then we'll work on our ornaments, right? And like I said, all you need to do the ornaments is Mod Podge, the plastic ornaments that you get at Michael's. I have the flat ones and I have the round ones, and I'm going to check to see if I can get any more, because they are great ornaments right now. I won't get them this season. We have plenty. I think I have 12 full ones. So we'll have plenty to go. I am going to be decorating some of those, and they will be sent out as Christmas gifts. So we'll have to go find myself some boxes to ship in. But that's all that I'm going to have to worry about. I'm going to make one for each of the kids. And I will also make one for my mom and one for my sister so that they can put them on their tree or around their house. It's going to be like, my mom loves handmade Christmas ornaments, so she'll really appreciate that kind of gift. My mom would prefer to have a handmade gift than if you were to go and buy a gift, right? My mom's a crafter, sewer, quilter at heart, and that's what she does. I mean, right now she's working with my sister on some glass that they'll be doing. She made this beautiful platter, and I was telling her, I said, I would love to have one of those. Can you make it in a pink? Usually when I say something to my mom, she usually keeps it in the back of her mind, and I eventually just see a package turn up on the doorstep, you know. My mom's really nice. Losing a lot of weight. My family's really proud of me. My sister was like super thrilled because she knows for me, weight loss has always been the hardest for me to accomplish. I had a couple things that were hard for me to accomplish, and I've learned through the years to overcome them. I no longer smoke cigarettes. I no longer do stupid stuff, right? Stupid stuff meaning stuff that I know is wrong, but yet I still do it because it's fun. And I just want my family to be happy in the later years of our lives. My mom is still sending off stories. It keeps her busy. It also helps my sister and I to learn more about our history. Learn about our mom. Understand what mom was like before she had kids, right? What were you like before you got married to her father and was married to him for 9 years? And all the stuff, and it's just incredible to learn this stuff, excuse me, learn this stuff about your family, right? Things that you remember as growing up. You remember things in your childhood that you didn't pass on to your kids, right? But there's a way out there now that you can, and my mom's doing it. It's called Storyworth, and once a week I get an email that reminds me of the question that I've chosen, and if I don't like it, I can go in and update the question to whatever I want. I get to choose the questions that I ask my mom. And then she sends me a completed story. And at the end of a year, once we've compiled all of these and they go to the company, so when my mom's done, she responds back and sends the story back to the company, and they CC me. So I get a copy of it. So I see what my mom is putting in the book, which is kind of cool because I didn't think I was going to get that. But I didn't know a whole lot about it. But I'm telling you that if you really want a personal gift to give somebody, that's going to be valuable not only to yourself but possibly to the rest of your family, this is great because you actually get to write the book. And you're writing a book over the course of a year. And that book you're writing about is your history, It's what you want to make your history to be. What was your history? I've learned a lot about my history. I know that we come from a small town in England, is where we're from. That's where our family was based. They came over from England. We are Irish and Scottish. I'm Irish on my mother's side, and I'm Irish on my father's side. And they both have quite a bit of Irish blood in them. And so between the two, I got a great amount of Irish blood and Scottish blood. So I've not done the DNA, but my mom has. So we know where my mom came from. And so, that's basically my mom. But I need to know based on my mom and my dad, right? Because our DNA comes from both our mother and our father. My birth father lives in Florida. I have no communication with him, and I don't plan to. He left when we were 6, when I was 6, and my sister was 2. And he eventually got remarried, and 10 years later, he had another child. He had my brother. I never got to meet my brother until about, 10 years ago, maybe? No, yeah, right around 10 years ago. I went and met my brother and saw him up in Florida in his old house. He now lives in Nashville, and he's a very up-and-coming designer. I'm very proud of him. He's come a long way in his life. He's battled lots of issues because he is part of the LGBT, whatever it is, the gay and lesbians, okay? And I support them 100%. I will do Pride. I plan on doing a Pride next year. I will probably do something and plan something hopefully around Pride Month. And we can show our support that way. And I think supporting the people that we love, even if it's from a distance, it makes them feel good. It makes them know that what you've done and where you are in your life, you've made it, right? You've gotten somewhere in life. And that's what it's all about. Man, this painting is coming together so quickly. I think we're almost to the point that we're going to start reading our article. I only have a few of these S's, so I'm going to quickly finish them. It's just this little tiny corner up here. And then we'll get started on our article. And as you know, I don't diamond paint much while we're reading. So that way, if I have this color done, when I'm done with the video, I will be able to be closer to having this completed, which is what's important to me, is to get this completed. And that just did not go on right. Okay, let's see if we can clean that up a little bit. And we just need one right there. And we have 6 more to do, and we're done. If I can get these diamonds to go on the pen. Yeah, it's high humidity here right now in Florida, and no matter what I do, it is just hot. We're almost done with August, and we won't cool down probably till October. So we still have a ways to go in our summer. And then we only cool down periodically. We get these small cold fronts usually. Last year we got a lot of cold fronts back to back, and it was not healthy for me. It was my downfall in my knowing that I can't concentrate enough to function and work, and I can't remember. I can't process steps and put them into place. As much as I tried, even though for me, doing what I was doing was repetitious. Same things I always have done as an accountant. My brain just doesn't function properly anymore. I mean, that's the best I can put it. So it looks like we have all our S's done now. So we can go ahead and we'll go ahead and get started on our article. We're about at the right time. I usually do a half hour of chatting, and then we move on to our article. And that gives us about our hour process. Yeah, I see things and I have to fix them. Okay, so we're almost done. We just have 8 and A up here. We have some N's, F's, and equal signs here. There's some F's and 2's and N's. You have your R's and your N's here. I have a couple of the whites. Some more R's down here, equals F2 and F2, 5 and equals. So we are really close to being done, right? And then we'll put in our A's and do our other cherry blossoms. And then this section will be done. So the next time, see, tomorrow will be the knit and crochet with me. So the following day, well, when you'll see this next, it will be moved down, it will be rolled, and we're really going to be hitting our stride on the next section. I'm super excited about where we're going and how this channel is developing. I really am happy of where this channel is really developing too. So 6 things to do instead of social media. I'm going to actually put my diamond pen down for a few minutes. So, because we live in a day, in a world where we have access to the internet at almost every moment of the day, it's easy to get stuck into checking social media anytime you have a free moment. However, being too locked into an electronic devices can prevent us from experiencing parts of life that are worth appreciating. Everyone is at least a little bit addicted to their phone, so you're not alone in this experience, but it's important for us to implement ways to break away from our habits sometimes and enjoy other things to do instead of social media. From diamond painting to cooking, this list includes a handful of ideas that will keep you engaged and off your phone for a little while. So number 1, well, it's Diamond Art Club. We know the first one's going to be try diamond painting, right? Diamond painting is a fun craft that can be worked on individually or as a group. If you prefer to work on a diamond painting yourself, there are many benefits to doing so. Diamond painting can help you relax and de-stress. Crafting and other art therapy projects can help with anxiety, depression, and other disorders. Since art therapy has shown to improve both cognitive and motor functions, diamond painting is the perfect hobby to choose for therapeutic activity. So that's why I choose to spend my time working on crafts and doing the craft channel, because these are things that keep my brain functioning. It lets me remember what I'm doing this for. Where did I come from? Okay. So if you want to work on an art project with others, get your friends together for a diamond painting night and work on a productive hobby together. Encourage your friends to leave their phones in their bags while you each use your facet diamond drills to create a mosaic image on your canvas. You can eventually make it a goal to get off your phones and finish a project together. Additionally, diamond art projects are the perfect family activity as well. Instead of having a family movie night, ditch the screen and have a family craft night. Encourage kids to complete designs they can use as wall decor in their rooms. You can browse our selection of designs to find something that will match your home decor and get to work on your project. Okay, so number 2, this is one I do periodically. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'm not much of a writer, but number 2 is write in a journal. When I was having some really tough times in my life, I found that the journal helped me a lot. So spending too much time on social media can induce feelings of stress or anxiety, but writing in a journal is one of the best methods for combating those feelings and exploring your own emotions. If you've never journaled before, don't feel as though you have to dive right into your deepest emotions. Journaling can be about anything. Maybe you just want to sit down and write about your day. Or some people prefer to write in a journal that includes prompts. That way you have a starting point for what to say, and it may lead to some insightful thoughts you didn't even know you had. I think journaling is really good, especially when I have something I have to work through. Journaling is also an excellent method to encourage critical thinking and problem solving. Like I said, I use it when I have to work through a problem. As it allows you to organize your thoughts and reflect on them. This is one of the best things to do instead of social media, especially if you can make it a part of your daily routine by setting aside to journal, even if it's 10 minutes every day. So you have 10 minutes every day, right? Everybody does, right? You can find 10 minutes in your day. You get a 10-minute break at work, right? Or 15. So there you go. Write in a journal for 15 minutes. Read a book, number 3. Allowing our minds to wander away from the stress of daily life is a good way to unwind and encourage those stressful feelings to slip away. It doesn't matter what types of books you enjoy. Pick out something that piques your interest and try to read every day. For some people, reading at the beginning or end of the day helps them set up for success. Although reading can make some people tired, we like to encourage nighttime reading as a replacement for looking at social media before bed. Staring at your phone before you go to sleep can actually cause sleep issues because the blue light emitted by your phones actually stimulates the brain. Try putting your phone away for 30 to 60 minutes prior to bed and make reading your bedtime activity instead. And I really need to get back into that. I used to read or at least listen to books online, and I have lots of them. I need to start doing that more often instead of turning on the TV. I need to turn on my books, my audio books, right? Because I have Audible, and I have over 100 books. Now I've only read probably half of them, so I still have about half of books, and I still have a couple more things. I've got to stop those coming this next month. So number 4, spend time outdoors. So I go out every day at least 1 or 2 hours and sit on my porch, and there's a reason for it. Being in nature can vastly improve our moods and help us get active. Pick a time each day to go for a walk, sit in the park, or exercise outside. So I don't sit in the park, but I sit in my carport where I have a nice porch-like environment set up, right? This is a great way to take in your environment without being distracted by your phone, and it's an opportunity to cultivate a more healthy lifestyle. So that's quite a wonderful way to become more healthy, is to go outside. I have neighbors that I think I never see them outside unless they're going somewhere, right? If they're coming or they're going. I never see the kids playing out in the yard. I never see any of that. Now, maybe they're playing in the backyard, but I seriously doubt it. So you never know. There's kids all around us, and I never hear a single kid, right? You very rarely do. Right now, they're back in school, so it's quiet here in Florida. So number 5, try a new recipe. So if you've been thinking about something new you want to try to eat, is it a dessert? Is it a main dish? What kind of recipe would intrigue you? I make cookies. It takes me a while sometimes, but I like to make cookies. I make sugar-free cookies, but I do put chocolate in it. It's my downfall, but if they don't have the granulated sugar in them, then the chocolate is the only calories I'm getting, so I'm pretty happy with that. So number 5, try a new recipe. Cooking is an excellent hobby that also comes with a tasty reward, the food itself. Look for a recipe online that piques your interest. Maybe you want to experiment with vegetarian recipes or try a new soup recipe. Whatever you're interested in cooking, pick a meal and set aside time to cook. You don't want to cook to feel like a necessity. It should be a fun process that you enjoy. Get the entire family involved. If you're looking for a way to spend more time with the kids, each person can have their own assignments and work together to make a delicious dinner that you can all sit down at the table and enjoy without any phones allowed. I really did appreciate growing up in the times where we didn't have cell phones. It forced us to go outside. It forced us to play. It forced us to be active, right? So number 6, limit your phone time. And I've been doing this. I don't get on social media very often. It's like a very rare occasion now. I do like to get on and look at the diamond paintings that have been completed and various things like that. I don't want to know about what people are unboxing, right? I've quit watching unboxing videos. I'm not big on unboxing. I want somebody to listen to. I don't want to sit and see all the stuff that people are just sending them for free and they never do, right? That's not for me. So all these activities are great things to do instead of social media, from writing in a journal to doing a diamond painting project. Spending time in the moment allows us to let those feelings of stress and anxiety, which are sometimes sparked by social media, slip away. Whether you're looking for a new hobby or you've completed many diamond paintings, check out our extensive collection of designs to find a project that speaks to you. Then make this a part of your regular routine to cut down phone time and learn an awesome new skill. I don't know if it's really a totally awesome skill. I mean, I really enjoy it. We'll be going to another article soon called Learn How to Diamond Art for Meditation Painting. But that's not the next one. The next one is 5 hobbies like cross stitch, which was from January 23rd, 2021. Okay? So that's what we'll be reading tomorrow. And it's going to be lots of fun. I think this is really going to kind of fit into what my channel does and some of the other stuff. I do want to find some articles on crocheting and knitting as well, and various things, because I kind of want people to feel like they're coming to a place that is quiet, that's relaxing, that people can enjoy coming to. If you don't want unboxings, I know I've done a couple unboxings, but I do very few, okay? I do unboxings here and there. They're not something I do on a regular basis. It might be because I don't buy paintings right now, but when I buy things, I don't open them on camera. I'm not big on that. I don't think what I buy is important enough to be on camera, even though they could be craft supplies and various things like that. When we get off today, I will be finishing working on this, and I will be putting on new nails. So let's see what I come up with tomorrow, okay? So we'll have new nails tomorrow, and we'll be on, hopefully, a new section of our diamond painting. We're very, very close to being done. I mean, it's super close. I have some J's that I missed. I have some dots that I missed. And then I just have a few of these colors to finish. So I don't think that it'll be an issue to have this done by tomorrow. It's already 8:45, so I'm doing very well. So I think I'm going to shorten this video today and keep it at about 40 minutes. So with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. I want to thank all of our subscribers for being a great part of our channel and putting your little subscribing and everything. So if you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down, but that's fine. Let us know in the comments below why. If there's something that you would rather see, something you would rather me to be doing, some things, if you have ideas of what we can talk about, what we can create during our various days. If you have ideas, things that you want to see, let me know. Let's see if we can figure out how to get some of these things done. We can do it under crocheting and knitting. We can do it under cross stitching. We can do it under silhouette. We can do it under diamond painting, or if there's something else that we want to try, we can try that as well. So with that said, I want to thank, if you want to be part of the Sunset Girl Creates family, we would love to have you as part of the family. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button below, and if you hit the bell icon next to it, it will let you know every time I upload a video. So with that said, I want to thank you all for coming and listening, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow during our crochet and knit day. So with that said, I want to thank you all for coming, and have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.